This is Jen at the Drip IV Spa and Wellness, located in Jacksonville. Lunch and Learn is going to be about a new product that we have available in some of our locations, and it is called Sculptra. It is a Galderma product, same company that makes Dysport, also makes this product line, and it is a facial injectable treatment that is meant to help rebuild your own natural collagen. It is a polyl-lactic acid, so what that does is it's injected into the face in the preferred treatment areas, and it's going to help stimulate those fibroblasts and the collagen rebuilding in that area. Our goal for this treatment is to help restore the volume, provide some contouring, and tighten and firm that skin to ultimately give you that youthful, healthy glow back to your skin. So, talking about how we come to the point where we might need this type of a treatment is everything having to do with the aging process. So over the age of 18 to 20, you lose 1% of your collagen per year. So if you think about it, when the aging process really hits us between 35 and 45, you've already lost about 20% of your facial collagen volume. And when we think about big picture, that's kind of a lot. And knowing how that collagen and how that volume restores and holds our face up, 20% of it is a fifth, and that's a pretty big number. So using this treatment will help to kind of undo some of that and re-stimulate your body to go backwards with it. The growth process, or the aging process, is a multifaceted system. As we age, we all know that our bone density starts to decrease, and it doesn't have that nice, firm, robust structure that it used to. You couple that with just fat pad loss, collagen loss in the face, and everything starts to do a little bit of this, and nobody wants to look melted or tired all the time, or starting to notice the fine lines and wrinkles throughout the skin because it's not as tight as it used to. We all hate temple hollowing and cheek flatness and lack of contour. We're buying all this stuff at Ulta to try and recreate some shape because we've lost the bone density and we've lost the fat and the volume in the face. And we all hate the jowling. That's something that that really ages us. So using this treatment is going to help with that. In our face, we have fat pads all over. The common misconception is that you've got one blanket of fat in your face and it's all one sheet, and that's not true. So I have a little diagram here that's going to show you a half of a face that's going to show you all the different fat pads and where they are in your face. Now, as we age and these fat pads start to shrink, they're not connected. And so that's where we get some of these gaps. And if you notice, like the nasolabial fold, when these fat pads start to shrink, it's like continents on a globe. And there's all this spread out and vacant space in between. And that's where we start to fall in. The structure is not there, so we start to fall off. We start hollowing here and here. And in the cheek area, we just start melting away. It's not a cute look that any of us like, which is how we end up here doing this. So doing this injectable in those preferred treatment areas is going to help restore that. The places that we can stick it are some of the ones that I just touched on. So hollowing of the temples here, we can inject into this area to restore some hollowing that's there, some flatness and dullness that we get, as well as the cheek area to help restore up the volume in this area. Mid-face is huge when you're talking about lower face and jowling and things like that, how we talked about if your face melts. If we restore this, it gives you a little bit of lift and support so that things aren't hanging off so much down here. A lot of people are afraid of doing filler when it comes to like jaw lines and contour because they don't want to look masculine. This is also an alternative to filler. We still at Drip love filler and still carry the full line of Juvederm and Versa product to help treat some of the other goals that you may have, but this is just another option in our toolbox to help achieve some of the goals and concerns that you may have. So we can inject it into the cheek, provide some contouring, lifting up here, giving some shape back in there and some definition. We can go into the jawline, the temples, the nasolabial folds. The only two places we cannot go is around the mouth and directly around the eyes. And that's just known because it's like a magnet to it, and we don't want to have the risk of this muscle crinkling up with it and creating nodules. So 2 places we don't touch are around the eye, so it is not indicated for under eye treatment. And we cannot do around the mouth in this muscle area for treating things like the smokers or the barcode lines or restoring volume for lips. That is going to be filler, and that'll be your friend there. You can continue to do filler with Sculptra, and you can continue to do neurotoxin treatments like Botox and Dysport with Sculptra, but we're gonna span your filler and your injections of Sculptra apart. We want you to fully heal from having your Sculptra before we start adding something else. When we do these injections, it is mixed with lidocaine. We do some topical numbing as well to help minimize any discomfort. So there's always a risk of bleeding and bruising with it. We are poking you with a needle, but we mix with lidocaine, topical numb, just to make it a little bit more gentle. You're gonna notice when we put this fluid in there that you're going to have some fluid swelling and some instant restored volume and voluptuousness to your face. That's going to take about 48 hours for your face to reabsorb that fluid back in there. So it's not like filler in that if I stick filler in your lips are going to be nice and volumed and they're going to stay like that. That's not something that's being absorbed and metabolized and biostimulating. Filler is more of that alternative product that's restoring volume into the space. This is a biostimulator, so it's making your body do some of its own work. This product comes in vials, and that's how they are sold. You can see this bottle here, and how the product comes is this firm powder. So we have to reconstitute this. It is reconstituted the day of your visit, so it is nice and fresh. The entire vial is yours, and it is mixed with bacteriostatic water and lidocaine for your comfort. Each bottle makes about 9 mLs of fluid, and we can do 9 mLs per side of the face. It's about 2 teaspoons, and a lot of people, even with filler, get volume worried, like that's a lot, I don't know if I need all that. When you start taking that vial and breaking down all the different places in the face that you're trying to treat, that vial is going to go by nice and easy. We can do 2 vials per visit in your face, and that's enough volume for somebody. That's enough treatment. You're going to stay sleeping on your back. You're not going to do any crazy heavy lifting, bending, things like that for the first day. We want you to rest and heal. The huge aftercare instruction that is everybody's homework when they receive Sculptra is that you're going to massage the face for 5 minutes, 5 times a day for 5 days. So you want to make sure that you're planning your injections around no crazy travel, that you might be impeded to remember to do these. A lot of people put alarms in their phone so that way they're like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks in between to make sure they're doing that rub. And that's just to help smooth the product out, stimulate, and get those molecules in there to absorb so that your body can go back to work for it. The other, I have a little brain fart. Big huge things that we have to worry about people that might not be able to get this product is people that have any immunocompromising situations, because we are using a biostimulator that is going to stimulate your body's response to do some healing. And if you have an immunocompromised situation, and you're free to always make a consult with us so we can go over your health history and see if you're a good candidate, but we want you to have nice, healthy body state. The other thing that we are very, very cautious with and we would deter from with anybody that has a history of keloid scarring. And so you would know this if you've ever had your ear pierced, or you've had a surgical incision or a tattoo and the skin bubbles up and gives you that buildup of skin scar tissue. We don't necessarily want to be doing that because we're doing injections into the face, and the likelihood if you keloid other places, you're going to keloid it where I've injected. So we want you to take a look at your health history and take those into account when you're doing your treatment. So we do your treatment today. We do all these injections to help with the hollowing, contouring, and volume loss. We're going to set you up with a follow-up no sooner than 30 days, and that's going to allow you the chance to absorb, heal, do your massaging, and come back and reassess. If at that time we need to do some more vials, we are more than happy to do so. They say the rule of thumb real quickly is for every 10 years, for every decade, you need 1 vial of Sculptra. Now, does that mean at 20 years old, you need to come in and pop 2 vials in there? Absolutely not. It is something that is definitely customized. We all metabolize different. We all have different genetics and how fast we wear down collagen and volume and fat pads in our face. So we always recommend that you pop into the office, book yourself for a free consultation. There should be a link below to dripivspa.com where you can book through Vigaro and set up a consultation in one of our offices for this treatment. So we can look over your needs, get some before pictures, and discuss how many vials and look at your treatment timeline and how that would best fit you. The treatment itself, I would expect on average for no more than an hour or so, depending on the person. 2 vials. It takes us a few minutes to reconstitute that solution up, get it settled, topically numb you, get your pictures, get a FaceTime evaluation with our medical director so that we're making sure that we are checking all the boxes, that we're doing safe practice for you. We'll do your injections and then send you on your way. The first massage is on us, so you'll get a nice little rub down of the face to help settle the product in. If anybody has any questions, feel free to pop them below. Even if you're watching this after the live session and some things pop in your head and you have a question, you can always reach out to us through Facebook Messenger. We have a chat feature available on our website at dripivspa.com, as well as commenting on this exact post, and one of our staff or myself will get back to you as soon as possible. We are located in Jacksonville on Henderson Drive. We're located in the heart of New Bern on Middle Street. We are out in Morehead City now, formerly known as Facials and Fillers for anybody that's transitioning over from the previous installation. We are still on Highway 70 in the same spot. Done some beautiful renovations in there, some fresh paint. The place looks amazing, and the staff out there are very excited to be in this new location. We also have an office up in North Davidson, up in Charlotte, and we have a new office as well in the Washington area to meet some of your other aesthetic needs. So again, dripivspa.com will go over all of our services, pricing. You can pick your location and go straight to booking. Things that you can expect after you do your Sculptra. If you think about like when you get muscle cramps in the legs and everybody says, oh, eat a banana, and it's that lactic acid that's built up in your legs, this is some of that same ingredient that's in here, and you can have some soreness in the face, you can have some bruising. Of course, we were poking with a needle. That is completely normal. But making sure that you're doing the massage will help to smooth and contour that product out exactly where we want it to go. So you are always welcome to pop into one of the offices if you would like to pick up a pamphlet on this process. Check out the website for Sculptra. They have some beautiful before and after pictures on there, and goes over a little bit more on how it stimulates replacing that natural collagen that's in there. The longevity of this product is 2 years and beyond. Because it's your own stuff. It's not like with filler when we do lips and I say your product is going to last you anywhere from 9 months to a year, depending on the person, and metabolism can change that. This is your own stuff, so it's going to last you a lot longer. That's in there, and you're only going to continue to get better with time with this product. So it's not something that's necessarily going to degrade. It's going to continue to grow and stimulate as time is going on. I see a few people have popped on here and there. Again, my name is Jen. I'm in Jacksonville. We did a little lunch and learn on Sculptra and what it can do for you. And it is currently on hand, available in Morehead, Jacksonville, and New Bern. And we are working on getting it shifted out to some other places as well. So if you have any questions or concerns about this product, insecurities with it, do I need it, do I not need it, is filler my thing, all the things. And a lot of people come in and they sit in the chair and they're like, I don't know what I want, what do I do? We assess first, always, always, always assess and see exactly what is going to be the best treatment option for you. And that's a big, huge thing for us here. We're not just going to shove something in there and be like, I don't know if you needed it or not. We want you to be happy with what you're spending, and we want to help you meet your goals and have a more youthful, healthy, glowing look. And Sculptra is a new tool in our toolbox to help accomplish that. So thank you for spending your time with me today. And if you have any questions, again, give us a holler. But have a great day.